Well, hundreds of people displaced by the year-old ethnic violence in Manipur are taking shelter in relief camps. Yesterday, we had an interaction with IDPs from Moray taking shelter in relief camps in Imphal. Today, let's have a look at the conditions in the relief camp in Churachandpur. Well, these people who have been displaced by the ethnic violence that broke out last year had been staying in these relief camps for almost a year now. With no possession or job to sustain themselves, they rely on CSOs and NGOs for their daily needs. However, it may be noted that with the number of IDPs in several hundreds, the COSs and NGOs, despite doing their best, still find themselves overwhelmed by the increasing needs of their shelter inmates. Our Churachandpur correspondent M.K. Henry visited relief camps located at Lanva TD Office Complex and Youth Hostel to get a first-hand report on the challenges being faced by the inmates over the course of 1 year.
I am M.K. Henry reporting for Northeast Live. The Manipur violence has completed 1 year on May 3. And even after the completion of 1 year, so many internally displaced persons, more than 10,000 people have been staying in more than 100 relief centers till today. So today, I am going to give you a special report on the problems faced by the internally displaced persons being looked after by CSOs at various relief centers.
Well, those in the know-how of the affairs in the relief camps feel that students are among worst sufferers in these shelters. With no separate place for studies and inadequate materials, they are struggling to keep pace with the curriculum.
Now, currently, over 100 students are residing in this shelter camp, while NGOs and YVA have been providing support to these students. There remains uncertainty regarding the continuity of these facilities. One significant challenge faced by the students is the inadequate space for studying. The environment is not effective studying. The shelter camp also suffers from a lack of adequate medical facilities. This shortage of medical sources is having impact on the health and well-being of the residents.
One of the IDPs who stays in the relief camp with his family also echoed similar views. Listen in.
We didn't have any privacy rooms because parents and children are staying in common room. So some of our children are studying. So they were unable to get well study because of the young ones who were unable to study now. For our children, we have seen some of CSO has prepared us to education. In that case, this is not a further education, not a higher education. Some students are class 9, 10. Further exam should be there, and if there is no privacy room, they are unable to get a well study. Some high school students also many disturbance. In case of that, they in their exams they got fails marks. We need health and medication. Now also I have kept my eldest son in my room because we didn't have no money. In case of that, if it is possible to provide us a medicine and such kind of medical issue, that we can get very helpful.